Oh, they don't like that kind of teaching. Why people say I laugh like Chucky? Why people say I sound like Chucky and it scares them? It's already bad enough I'm a whole witch. Then I sound and laugh like Chucky. The dark side of CTV, baby. This is unconscious TV. What's going on, conscious crew? I know this is a midnight show, girl. I just had an old nasty talking spirit on me. So I thought we would get into some things. We ain't even gonna be here long tonight, okay? Because y'all be knowing that I be having shit to do. But I just thought we would come and pull up in the church house, honey, and have a little team meeting, honey, because we got some things to discuss. So if you are in the building, please give me a nasty piece of thumbs up, honey. Okay, if you're also new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. Oh yes, and definitely make sure that your notification bell is set so that you can keep up with all of the latest uploads from the Conscious TV platform. Okay, your breakdown commentator, your favorite breakdown commentator. Okay, we got a conversation to be had. We got to make some things real clear, because you know that's what we do, honey. We like to be very clear messengers, and we like to be very clear about what our message is. Because I know y'all be sometimes thinking, girl, that when things go quiet, it means things have went inactive. No, when you see things going silent, honey, that's when you need to know that the real motherfucking work is being put in the dirt, baby. All the shit we do on social media is just the publicity of it all, girl. Where it goes for real down at. Where all the real salacious, wicked shit be happening at is all the shit y'all don't get to see, okay? The social media part is just, it's just a playpen. It's just a playground, you know, where the swings are and the monkey bars and the what you call it, the sliding board and all that good stuff, you know, the good grass and the good white sand and shit, you know. But it be the background is where the hunting goes down at, baby. The Hunger Games are real, honey. Okay. Now I got a whole lot of updates for you guys, but this ain't gonna be that video. For a full update, there's some real cool shit, some real interesting shit that's transpiring, baby. Oh yes, we done talked to Kappa Sci-Fi, and it's, you know, it's a lot of movement, baby. It's some deep shit going on, okay? But y'all know we don't play our hand like that. Oh no, we don't play our hand, baby. See, over here on the Conscious Crew, girl, we have something called discipline and self-control, and we understand that warfare is an art form, okay? It's an art form that many not gifted in, baby. A lot of people can't wield their emotions, honey. A lot of people get tea and get information, honey, and lose their damn mind, honey. Don't know how to spill it. Don't know. See, we like to pour tea over here, honey. We don't just drop the kettle, okay, and the shit just go ballistic and go crazy. You know, we like to control chaos, you know, the way that righteousness does. Because contrary to popular belief, righteousness utilizes chaos as well. It's just very controlled, strategic, directed chaos, okay? That's the difference between the boys and the men, okay? The men pour, the boys splash. The girls splash, the women pour. So with no further ado, girl, let's just get into it. Let's go ahead and pop our pussy to our favorite intro. Shout out to Miss Angie for this motherfucking intro, girl. I told you, you got a hit on your hands. Oh, yes, you do. Got a hit. Number one. I don't care whether you never hear your song number one on the Billboard, on the Hot 100, if VH1's Black Girls Rock don't ever premiere your song, baby, you are number one uno nuno over here on the CTV platform. Oh yes, okay. So let's get into it, y'all.
Hey, what's up, Larry, baby? Listen, this is just a little remix to remind you that you are still the shiznit. So don't even worry about Darryl Moore the Bomb and his B-Team minions, because you had a purpose before they even had an opinion. You still got much love out here, and you are still winning. So let those haters hate, and let those trolls troll. They are just mad because they will never ever rise to your level. Y'all haters ain't on his 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 level. You ain't on his level. Here we go. We're gonna start with Darryl Moore. You ain't on his level. And I'll say your name, cause from the depths of the hell you came. You's a dirty old man. You came up with a lame ass plan. You tried to take Larry down, with a proof that was unfound. Shame on you. Find something else better to do. Cause that same ditch that you dig in is the same ditch your ass gonna fall in. You recruited El Carter, and his dumb ass ain't no smarter. And as a matter of fact, I think you want Larry's feet in your crack. Damn! Marcellus, looking like Hannibal Burris. You're always making threats, but ain't never done a damn thing yet. Ain't you that gutter snake who made fun of Larry's rape? You'll say it ain't so, but when we saw you on a video, shut the hell up and sip your tea, because a badass you'll never be. All you do is talk shit with that lame ass 18 clip. And now we got big little Kim, who really just wants to sit in. I won't go in on you, sis, but you so much better than this. And Roxanne, Darryl don't wanna be your man. He is just using you because he needs a clicking of you. Y'all haters ain't on his level. Black Mr. Clean. Y'all haters ain't on his level. Whoever the hell y'all be, you ain't on his level. Y'all the biggest haters I ever seen. Y'all niggas ain't on his level. Y'all haters ain't on his level. You ain't on his level. Y'all haters ain't on his level. Y'all haters ain't on his level. Y'all haters ain't on his level. You ain't on his level. Y'all haters ain't on his level. Y'all niggas ain't on his level. Y'all ain't on his level. You will never be on his level. Hey, you ain't on his level. You tried it though. Gotta give you an A for effort, but you really got an E for epic failure. Now go cry in the car.
Hey y'all, we are back, child. How y'all doing in this midnight hour, honey? I am collecting intel as we speak, honey. So just give me a little minute. Don't hesitate to fraternize in the comment section, okay? CTV just collecting a little intel, okay? Things be coming through loud, live, in colorations. I'm glad to have y'all in the building, honey. I don't plan to keep y'all long, but y'all know how we do, girl. We end up having full-on service sometimes, okay? Even when we supposed to just be coming through in the midnight hour for a little pull-up word. But I'm just making sure, honey, that I am clarifying and verifying some things right now, honey, because I'm getting some intel in me phones, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Let me speak to the crowd while I'm waiting on this text to come through. Ow! Okay. Yeah. But not the guy. Right. How doing? I'm coming, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me speak to everybody before we get started. Before we get started, I want to say hello to Miss V. What is going on? Hi, Just Be Real. What's going on, Miss Miko? What's going on, Rainy? What's going on, Miss V? Roxy. Hi, Blessed, Booked, and Busy. What's going on, Classy Queen? Hey, Crystal, Erica. What's going on, Christopher? What's going on? Good night and good evening, sir. What's going on, Benji? Hey, Tanya. Hey, Nubian. Hey, Peace, Love. What's going on, baby mother? Hey, Big Rainy. What's going on, y'all? Okay. Hey, Jean. What's going on, baby? Ciao. Bitch! I don't know why I'm so giddy, girl. I got a spirit over me tonight. Cause I just like when these hoes be walking right into the punches and shit, girl. Girl, they just be walking into the punches, girl. Just dickmatized and shit, bitch. Oh no, he don't be hitting me. He don't be hitting me, girl. I just be walking into the punches and shit. Honey, these hoes just love walking right on in to the punches, girl. Dickmatized and all, baby. Okay, y'all need to say it. I'm gonna tell you something. Stay the hell away from Larry Reid, honey. Larry Reid got an old spirit on him, girl. I don't know what it is, honey. People be wanting to suck Larry's dick. People be wanting to sniff his armpits and shit, girl. He everybody's zaddy, everybody's daddy, honey. It's just some type of a goddamn lust-driven spirit, okay, that happens to folk when they be coming into contact with that Larry, honey. I done told y'all. You got to stay away from anointed people, honey, or you're going to end up repenting for a lot more than what you came up in the church for, okay? Because, see, anointing is powerful. And if you got any type of horrorism up in you, an anointed person is going to draw it up out of your ass accidentally, honey. If you got any lick of promiscuity, any type of uncleanness, honey, if you got any type of goddamn prostitutional spirit up in you, bitch, okay, Girl, all your limbs and private parts and shit, girl, is gonna get to gyrating and shit when you come into contact with anointed people, honey. See, I done told people like Larry, honey, you got to be vetting these folk who be galvanizing around you, honey. I know you all extroverted and you love people, and you love to be in folk face and love to be in folk lives, honey. But you too charged. You got too much anointing on you, and everybody who love you ain't right in the head. Everybody who needs your help, honey. Okay? They ain't right. They ain't right in their spirits, honey. Okay? Not only do they not be right in their head, they be wanting you in their bed, honey. Okay? So you gotta be watching out, honey. These folk is crazy out here, bitch. Okay? Now anointed folk know what I'm talking about, honey. If you got any lick of anointing on your ass, honey, you know that you draw out the crazies from every nook and crevice of the world, honey. Okay? And it just be so unfortunate because most of us anointed folk have had to learn the hard way, honey. We had to learn through trial and error of living our anointing. That our anointing can land us in the lives and in relationships and in friendships with some old crazy motherfuckers, okay? Okay? Empathic and anointed, bitch. That's a terrible combination, bitch. You got to damn near live in protective custody, bitch. If you not only are empathic, but you is anointed too, honey, because the crazy hoes of the world is going to be all on you, baby. And that's just on period, okay? Yes, please hit that like button. What's going on, Princess Poodles? What's going on, darling? So, before we get super deep off into this commentary, child, yes, give me an old nasty thumbs up, honey. It's 70 of y'all up in the building. And I know at least 20% of that ain't nothing but hater hoes. So my 50% need to be hitting that like button, honey. If you're in the house and you're getting your life, keep on hitting that like button. Now, before we go off into this segue tonight, I want to give a shout out to Timothy Blaine. You guys know me and Tim Blaine had a come to Jesus meeting yesterday, and it was a really good meeting, okay? That's how you do adulting, okay? You know, we don't see too many examples of real conflict resolution out here in the world today, especially not on these social media streets, because everybody got a goddamn ego and everybody is narcissistic as hell and everybody want to be the goddamn victim and everybody want to be goddamn right and nobody just want to let shit go. Nobody just want to just move the fuck on, because ain't life rough enough? Ain't the goddamn lump in your titty hurt bad enough? Ain't your goddamn nut sack stretched enough? Ain't erectile dysfunction getting you down enough? Who the hell need more damn problems with other goddamn people? Who the hell need to be on bad terms with their neighbor? Ain't enough shit going on in your knees and shit? Okay? Okay? Ain't there enough spare tires on your car and shit? Who the hell also need to be upset with their neighbors out here, okay? So I had asked Tim Blaine, I said, look, it don't mean me nothing. I don't give a damn about clicks. I don't give a damn about views. I would delete the video, especially after we already, you know, we done had the conversation. You know what I'm saying? We done came to an understanding. I delete the shit. Tim Blaine, I know, let it stay up. I said, okay, cool. And then people was like, no, CTV, let this stay up because we don't see this happen. This is what fucking adulting looks like, okay? Let the shit stay up. This could be a great learning tool, a great learning lesson, okay? This was powerful. What happened here today? And let me tell you something before we move on, girl, because I got a word in me tonight, okay? I need to give you the word before I give you the miss. So what I learned about forgiveness and what I've learned about drama and what I've learned about personal conflict is that I have found that the people who struggle to forgive the most and the people who are the most obsessed with victimhood are people who have a very strong pain body, Because see, when you agitated and you miserable within and you're egotistical as hell and you addicted to your pain, you addicted to your trauma, because that's how you've been able to form a identity for yourself out of. Contrary to popular belief, baby, even being the victim is a identity. Even that is a assumed identity. And because sometimes people don't have a reference for the healed them, okay? They too scared to go into the light, Caroline, because they more familiar with the devils they know than the devils they don't. And so sometimes people will make a home and a residency in their trauma and in their brokenness because they're familiar with those dark four walls, okay? And what I've also noticed about people who find it easy to forgive are people who truly live their life in peace. Because when you have really resolved shit in your being, the only thing you want more of is more goddamn peace, bitch. Okay? Soon as conflict arises, bitch, you start trying to find your way out, not in. Soon as you realize some shit ain't right, you try to assume the position of being a resolver and being solution oriented because you ain't got no stocks and bonds. You ain't got no investment into the bullshit. Because when you finally get to a place of peace and happiness in your damn life, all you want is to multiply that motherfucking shit. Okay? So whether you got conflict with your friend, conflict with your man, conflict with your family, baby, if all it takes is me saying, hey, bitch, I ain't mad. Is you good? Because I'm good. Oh, you good? We good then. That's it, bitch. It could just be goddamn good, okay? Because the way that this world is upside down and the way Lucifer and Satan and the goddamn false prophets and all these goddamn heathens and shit is running through this motherfucking planet, bitch, can't nobody afford to have one more goddamn problem. All of us got 99 and don't need 100, okay? But see, you got to be proactive about being happy. And the fruit and receipts of happiness and somebody who is at peace and desires happiness is somebody who makes it very easy to come to resolve, to come to conflict resolution. Okay? This comes to conflict resolution, baby. Because we ain't got to go through all that. So as soon as Tim Blaine pulled the fuck up, like, Conscious, I'm sorry. Cool. God bless you, son. Glad we can be here. Because, baby, I ain't looking for no problem I ain't got to have. Okay? Now, the problems that want to persist and insist upon themselves, you know, we take care of it accordingly, honey. You know, but I don't think any of us can afford to have. I know I can't. I'm in a good place. I'm going to stay in a good place. I'm going to stay in a blessed place, okay? And I encourage every last single one of y'all listening tonight to stay in a blessed motherfucking place, because your problems is going to come. Please don't think your problems ain't going to come. That's why it ain't necessary for you to have no unnecessary problems, because problems gonna find you. See, y'all Bibles tell y'all that the fortunate is gonna find the wicked, and misfortune at times is gonna find the good of heart. So all of us gonna have our fair share of problems, and all of us gonna have our fair share of blessings, no matter which moral side of the compass you on. Fuckery or hero, lover or divider. That the universe is fair and balanced and recalibrates itself in that way, that everybody gonna have their time with a good old nasty piece of blessing, and everybody is gonna have their time, honey, with the fiery pits of hell. So you don't need to be insisting upon problems. You don't need to be insisting, okay? Holding on to shit. Manufacturing beef. All that dumb shit, okay? Because you're going to get your problems, baby. Believe me, honey. And when they do, you're going to wish you would not have doubled up on your misfortune, okay? Because there ain't nothing worse than having to deal with some bullshit you ain't got no choice but to deal with. But you also got to deal with all the goddamn shit you done held on to, all of the motherfucking shit and all of the goddamn damage your ass also done accumulated for no other goddamn reason than just being mad and bitter and resentful and unforgiving as hell. And now your tough time feels like a real cursed time, because now your problems is doubled the fuck up. See, you got some goddamn relief when you've been living as harmoniously as possible prior to a bad season in your life. That's what gives you some exhale, okay? Because when you could have been raising hell and could have been stirring the pot for yourself, when you could have been making all the wrong choices before you got to the inevitable bad cycle of your life, instead, you was building relationships. Instead, you was making money. Instead, you was getting your whole motherfucking life, seeing what life has to offer and letting God be good to you. Letting God be good to you, baby. Because even when you're on your fuck shit, God be trying to be good to you, but you just don't want to be good to your damn stuff, so you just don't get to reap the benefits of a good God who's always got good eye and good attention and good love for you. But you want to separate yourself, honey, by just being bitter and being mad as hell, being low vibrating as hell, honey. And all you got to do is want something different for your day. Just give it up, baby. Give it up. You know how many motherfuckers I done had to spiritually advise and counsel, honey, want to jump off bridges and shit, want to put a bullet in their damn head, honey, all because the inevitable bad season was quadrupled, because all the fuck shit they was on, all the other damage, all the other goddamn problems they had done accumulated and manufactured just from being rebellious and hard-headed and full of their damn selves, now is culminating with a inevitable bad season. And we're all going to have a inevitable bad season. But don't double up on your motherfucking trouble. When there can be peace, let there be motherfucking peace. Where there can be good, let there be motherfucking good. So that when it's time for your real opponents to show up in your ring, baby, you done been hibernating, baby. You ready for the goddamn battle, bitch, because you knew this hoe was coming. You knew these motherfuckers was coming, baby. You knew hell and this hell house was coming, baby. That's why you rested up before this season came, baby. You slept. You got God love on you, baby. You got your affirmation up, baby. So you confident by the time hell come back around, baby. You also respect the way that God designed this shit, baby. You no longer mad that hell has its time to test and try you, because when hell manifests in your life, all it is a goddamn test and a motherfucking try. And it's up to you to pass that motherfucker. And how you spend your time prior to the inevitable bad season, how you spend your time before the inevitable test comes, has everything to do with your stamina and your motherfucking endurance. But let me tell you something. If you out there on the fuck shit, you don't know how to disconnect from shit, you don't know how to go get loved on, you don't know how to go be good to your damn self before the test come, baby. Oh, that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants your ass to be all toe up and tired and exhausted and just, ugh. Because, baby, you're going to be perfect prey by the time a fight that you got to participate in come back around. So just be mindful of how you spend your motherfucking energy. Because, baby, all of us get to fight. Okay? So don't be out here fighting no shit. You ain't got to fight. Don't be out here making no mess. You ain't got to motherfucking make. Because it's going to be on when it's motherfucking on. Now, let's get to the mess. Hold on. I'm getting donations. Hold on. Oh my God, Martha. Thank you. Hilarious intro. Must sleep, but you made me laugh, honey. Miss Marsha done went to bed, baby. She got her key. She gonna catch the replay, and she done threw something in the collection plate tonight. God bless you, Miss Martha. God bless you, sugar. So we here tonight, girl, because this wannabe, once a been, can't be no more, has been, never not gonna be again, blogger who calls himself obnoxious. And I would say, girl, that's an understatement. You know, he been out here trying to reclaim his time like Maxine Waters. But, you know, Maxine Waters actually got time to reclaim. This bitch is living his last days. Okay? Y'all may know him. Y'all may know her. Y'all may know he, she, we. Y'all may know Shim. Okay? As the William and the McCray. I know the hoe as William McCrack. I know the bitch as William McWig. I know the hoe as William McOpioid. But y'all may know her. Y'all may know it. Okay? As William McCray, honey. Let's pull her up, honey. Let's pull her up, honey, because times have been very hard to her. She looked like what she going through, baby. This is her, baby. Obnoxious TV. So Obnoxious TV has been running around trying to get in contact with a particular person. This particular person happens to be an ex-member of Larry Reid's church. So Miss McWig is out here putting out search and rescues and shit for this particular man. Okay, now we're gonna get into this man. Now let me tell you, I'm gonna have to be a little respectful. I do, because y'all know I be trying to be doing things decency and in order, honey. I try to save all my wrath, okay, for my opponents, honey. But you know, let's just go ahead and put up the picture, child. Hold on, let me show y'all who he trying to who she it trying to get in contact with, baby. Hold on, let me show y'all who she trying to get in contact with, Miss Ma'ams. Oh yes, it would be this brother here. Let me blow this up. So William McOpioid made a post some time ago, child. You guys can read here. Attention, attention, obnoxious street committee, attention. Who knows this man? Be sure to tell him I'm trying to reach him before my Sunday night live. Attention. Now y'all know this is supposed to be an old nasty piece of Morehouse graduate girl. Okay? Oh, nasty piece of Spelman's College girl. Oh, nasty piece of educated alumni graduate girl. Okay? That bitch ain't graduate from nothing but 1, 2, 3 sitting on them dicks, girl. That's the only graduation, girl. The only thing that ever elevated and graduated was a dick in that whole mouth. Okay? We ain't even gonna talk about these motherfucking sentences, girl. Run on, run off, run into motherfucking sentences, girl. We don't know why Sunday Night Live is capitalized. We don't know why there ain't no abbreviations. We don't know why this motherfucking caption is set up like this, girl. For an educated man, girl. I don't know whether the brain is sagging as low as the goddamn skin on our whole face, girl. I don't really know what time it is, honey, but we're just not even gonna get into the spell checking here, girl. We're just gonna move straight on into the dumpster fire, baby. So Miss McWig is out here trying to get in contact with him. Now let me tell you who him is, girl. Cause see, I done told y'all got to listen, okay? When I be out here breaking shit down to y'all think I be breaking shit down to you for my fucking health, okay? I be dropping all type of goddamn blues clues, and if you just keep up with the continuity of what's going on, honey, you will be able to connect the dots, honey. Because y'all got a whole playlist on my channel. For anybody who needs to recall history properly from the time that this lawsuit started up until this very point, who this young man is. And those of you who've been paying attention, honey, all my good students, y'all remember a few commentaries ago, I had posted Larry Reid's test results. Because you guys know that a little old rumor was about to attempt. There was a rumor that was going to be attempted to be pushed against Larry for having, quote unquote, the package. Y'all know what the hell's package. Okay? Is a nickname for, is a street name for. Okay? Jargon, slang, and shit. Well, remember in the commentary, when I told you a little backstory to that rumor, because Accuser 3, who still remains anonymous, had went around spreading this rumor for years and years and years, long after he had them been expelled from Larry's ministry, honey, that Larry had given him HIV, allegedly, okay? This was word on the curb, honey. And might I add, let me just remind you, these rumors are new to social media. These demons are old in Larry's life, okay? These are old demonic holes, okay? These are demonic spirits, and these are whore spirits, okay? They are whore spirits, and they're from the pits of hell, okay? See, these demons been on Larry's ass since the day that the dove descended upon him, okay? Devil been after Larry for a long, long, long time, as the devil been after most empathic anointed people since the time they came into this damn world, okay? Your mama done probably tried to abort you. You probably was raised up in an abusive household, had a drunken father, done been thrown through foster care. Anointed people done been through some shit, honey, because from the time they come into this fucked up ass system, honey, the system goes through conspiring against them, honey, from the time they exit, baby. It's on. Now, some anointed people and some empathic people, they turn out well despite, honey, even though they got to fight for their motherfucking life and for their salvation. Unfortunately, though, some other anointed people become toe-up ass products, honey, of their experiences, honey. They become the dark version of a fucking empath, honey. Okay? Super dark, contrasting version of an anointed person. Nonetheless, that rumor not only was spread by Accuser 3 all around North Carolina, all around Georgia, to those who know Larry, his circle, etc., but he had help. this here guy here, Javar, he was aiding and abetting Accuser 3 and spreading these rumors because Javar, this young man here, was very, very close friends with Accuser 3. They were coming up in the ministry together. They were quite close. So when Accuser 3 started on his fuck shit, guess who was his sidekick? Guess who was a part of the slander campaign? Oh yes, this would be Mr. Javar. Now, the reason why I told you I'm gonna have to be nice to Javar is because if y'all also been paying attention to my videos, remember a few commentaries ago, I was live and there was a female in the stream who kept asking me to come up. Her name was Fran. Remember Fran? She came up. She spoke about how her and her brother were a part of Larry's ministry, you know, that they've known and have been associated with Larry for a very long time. And she said that even though she doesn't really care for Larry like that, that these things are not true. And that the people accusing Larry are completely dark-sided and was on a lot of fuck shit at that time. Not just with Larry, but these people were a hot mess in the ministry all by themselves, causing a lot of commotion, a lot of rigmarole. Well, guess who Fran's brother is? Fran's brother is Javar, this young man here, who William McDead is trying to get in contact with. So because Fran blessed the platform and she came up and testified before the court of public opinion, told her experience and her time being in the ministry, told her experience of these accusers and how full of shit they are. Also wanted us to be very clear that even though she don't fuck with Larry, she don't like Larry like that, she think he is overhyped. Giving Beyonce tease, baby. Just overhyped, honey. That Larry ain't no motherfucking molester. And that these motherfucking accusers are a hardcore dark-sided ass mess. So because she did that, I can't drag her brother. So I'm just gonna stick to the allegedly, and I'm gonna stick to the facts. Okay. Can't drag him because she blessed the platform and she's probably in the bushes. And I don't want to offend her because she was nice enough to come up on this platform. So if you're out there, friend, God bless you, sugar. Now, William McCray is out there looking for your brother because because that thing in a hat, that cat in a hat, that twat in a hat wants to wangle your brother up into the shenanigans. Okay? This thing in his hat, this thing in this beauty supply store wig, okay? Just a little dirt under this big hat, girl, is trying to get your brother caught up in the fuckery of it all. And Fran, as you can see, honey, over the past few months, baby, I know and you know that your brother would have really no fucking clue what he would be getting himself into if he steps into the ring, because this all is a total shit show. So I'm just letting you know that if you're listening, honey, tell your brother to back the fuck back up off all of this, because he make the wrong type of move and make a real slick ass move 9 times out of 10. There'll be a process server showing up on his door as well, because Larry is not playing with near motherfucker in this situation at all. Larry got all the motherfucking smoke, but every motherfucker involved, every motherfucker. from the motherfuckers who done facilitated and utilized their platforms to allow avatars and anonymous folk to come on and say some crazy shit, to all the so-called avatars, who want to be in the dark. Larry gonna summon them hoes to the light because they know who he is and he know who they are. And the truth ain't only but on one person's side in this case. And it's Larry's. And since all these motherfuckers got a story to tell, Larry want them to tell their motherfucking story. Tell it to a goddamn courtroom. Let a legit system vet through the fuckery. Because see, when you confident in your innocence, when you know you ain't did nair shit to a bitch, no matter how grueling, gruesome, and grotesque the accusations are, baby, you ain't gonna run away from no system of accountability. So Larry don't give a damn, baby, whether it takes going to the highest supreme of the courts, bitch. Okay? For the vindication and validation of it all, let's go. Lie detector tests and all, let's go. Truth elixirs and all, let's go. Because as you all can see, Larry is the one having to run behind these hoes to get them to prove they plight when it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be that they're having to run Larry down. But Larry instead is having to be the one running these hoes down. Just so that they get an opportunity to tell what they claim to be the truth as the truth and nothing but the motherfucking truth. Because when it's truth, bitch, you don't run, you don't stop, you don't drop, you don't hide, you don't roll no motherfucking where, ho. Bring it on, honey. Bring on all the systems of accountability, baby. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ain't we doing this? Ain't this the smoke y'all want it? Huh? What? You rather go to an unknown blogger with a hidden subscriber count of 3,500 rather than to face off with your truth in a legit way that can provide you some justice? Oh, that's what you'd rather do? Unfortunately, that route was good enough for the accusers and for those who facilitated and yielded a platform to the accusers, but I ain't good enough for Larry. Okay? So, friend, if you out there in the world, sugar, William McWig is sending out a search and rescue for your brother. Okay? Now, your brother participated in a lot of fuck shit, and he aided and abetted in a lot of these rumors, and a little birdie gave some intel that your brother allegedly also, Fran, has been the one siphoning information to Mrs. Download More, Mrs. Fupa Boopa over there. See, when Fupa was putting out posts asking for anyone who's ever been a part of Larry Reid's X Ministries, and he was even putting dollar signs on the end of it, willing to pay that little bit of coin, honey. Pay that little bit of coin for anybody who had any type of tea, girl. We don't care whether it's fictional or non-fictional, girl. Just come get this coin, honey. When he was trying to desperately appeal to desperate ears. When he was trying to appeal to demonic horrorism spirits from the pits of hell, honey. Okay? Some people bit debate. But they bit debate with lies. That's why they wanted to be in the shadows. Because what truth they gonna tell and what truth they gonna prove other than the fact that they're full of shit and fucking liars. Like all of the other lying assholes who participate in the dark side of the Me Too movement. Oh, yes. Your brother, let me just go ahead and direct it directly to you, Javar. You know, you've been helping Accuser 3 spread these motherfucking rumors. So when y'all hear people, the little bit of people that is left, girl, on Fupa's platform, the little bit of motherfuckers who ain't been blocked yet, girl, there's like a little small cottage over there, girl. I can't even call Fupa's platform a platform no more, girl. It's a cottage, girl. It's a little itty bitty drive, girl. That's Fupa more drive over there, bitch. That ain't even a platform no more, girl. That girl got that goddamn platform so goddamn sealed up. Comment sections turned the fuck off, honey. Ain't nothing left but a good 14 folk who get to speak out over there. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. There's a little bit of folk over there speaking. But remember, when like the first month and a half when all this shit was popping off, there was people underneath the comment section saying, oh yeah, I had been heard this. We been knew this about Larry. We been heard this. Oh yes. Everybody knew this in North Carolina. Everybody knew this. Everybody didn't know it, but everybody had heard these rumors. Because once again, these demons are old to Larry and new to y'all. New to the internet. They ain't new to Larry. They new to the internet. And the reason why so many people who grew up in North Carolina, who grew up in proximity to Larry, didn't necessarily go to his church, but just grew up in proximity to him, were up underneath comment sections like, oh, we been, yeah, I heard this, yeah. Because these accusers was talking they shit then, spreading their lies then, and Mr. Javar and accuser number 3 were good Judies. And so Mr. Javar was helping to spread the news that nobody can use to spread the rumors. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, Javar, where I want to go first. I'll say that last. Let's get into Javar. So Javar also, this young man here, who William McWig is attempting to get in contact with. Okay? So he can drag this man into some shit that he gonna get sued over. Because once again, Larry got that smoke for all you niggas. I'm just the messenger, bitch. I'm just the messenger, bitch. Don't be mad at me, bitch. Okay? I'm just the messenger, honey. I'm just prophesying to you, honey. I'm just forecasting the weather for you, telling you what's to come. And what is, okay? So Javar, this young man here, allegedly is the one who responded to Fupa Moore's SOSs, okay? Now, I don't know whether Mr. Javar was stupid enough to really come as himself, allegedly, or whether he allegedly came as an anonymous person and started communicating with Mr. Fupa. But he is the one, okay, who helped to coangle, allegedly, according to a little birdie. He was the one who got in contact with the other motherfuckers who had been spreading these fucking rumors. And also let his friend know, accuser number 3, that somebody was out there looking for some tall tales to tell to Fupa Moore. This is the person who gave the name. So when everybody was like, well, how did these accusers know? How did these accusers know about Fupa? Well, Fupa had put out a search and rescue. Okay, you know how desperate he is, girl. You know, he just loved him some Larry live dick, honey. So he just obsessed with this poor man, honey. When he was putting up all them goddamn posts, honey, anybody from the church, honey, even wanted to spend his little nurse's check, his little old folk home check, all his rent money, girl, wanted to spend it, even desperate to spend his rent money just to get somebody to talk. Well, allegedly, this young man here was the one who responded. He had been watching all the shit in the background, like everybody else who found out about what's going on, girl. Okay? Mm-hmm. And he was putting the word out. All these people came up in Larry's church together. Now, they all didn't come to the church at the same time, but they all were there in different interims and shit. Now, this young man here been a part of the ministry since he been 12. Him and his sister. You know, they were in and out of the ministry growing up. And remember earlier and this is when Larry had the ministry in North Carolina. Yeah. This young man was a part of the North Carolina church where he met accuser number 3. He was 12 years old at the time. This is Fran's brother, okay, who also came up here and confirmed that her and her brother were a part of Larry's ministry back in the day. And there was a lot of fuck shit going on with the motherfucker, because she also knew who the fuck the accusers was too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been respectful to these accusers. Even those of us on this side of it have been respectful. Because we know the identities of these goddamn people. And yet we ain't utter a fucking word yet. And don't got a reason to, baby. It ain't no fucking laws prohibiting us from talking. It ain't no it ain't no consequences to motherfucking talking either. Ain't no motherfucking consequences to stating their names. It ain't no motherfucking consequences either to putting their names right in the goddamn headlines, girl. We just been decent enough. We just been decent enough. Because at the end of the day, this lawsuit is gonna snatch it all up and out any goddamn way. And as you guys know, in my last Larry Reid Live update, FUPA made a move in the case that put Larry's team in a position to pretty much throw the accusers right into this lawsuit, because FUPA is asking for a motion of dismissal because he only recited what the accusers told him. And the claims state that he should not be held responsible. The motion states that he should not be held responsible, baby. That these accusers should be held responsible. So the way that Larry's lawyers can respond is by actually doing just that and throwing these accusers right into the ring. Now, FUPA's so damn stupid, that's not going to absolve him at all of any consequences and repercussions, because he has 67 more claims that he got to defend that don't have anything to do with reciting rumors, with helping to spread slander, and with facilitating a platform for these accusers, honey. Because see, the accusers don't got nothing to do with the stalking, the harassing, the pulling up on his property, the fact that Larry has fucking surveillance footage of this whole peeking through his window. And I mean, it's just it's buck wild, bitch. The facts of FUPA's motherfucking life, bitch, will be laid out. This goofy shit, bitch. I mean, a damn dummy. A goddamn dummy. So, while also throwing the accusers under the bus by saying, hey, y'all should address them because they the ones who said shit, I just stood by them and supported them saying it, and even still repeated all the shit unsubstantiated as well. So what's really weird about the fact that FUPA threw the accusers under the bus is the fact that it still doesn't absolve him of slander. It doesn't matter whether the accusers told you that shit or not. You never utilized allegedly, and you did video after video after video and after show after after show after after show, spreading something that was not true and unfounded. And just like the accusers aren't going to be able to prove their plight, You wasn't in a position when you was with the fuck shit to prove their plight either. And now all you whores are gonna have to answer to the king and kiss the motherfucking ring, bitch. That's what all you whores gonna have to do. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't surprised by the move because I knew Fupa wasn't going to go down alone, bitch. Oh no, that's too much like right. That's too much like gangster. See, baby, gangsters go out like motherfucking Cleo and set it off, bitch. Okay, y'all know how a Cleo made sure that Vivica A. Fox had a chance to get away, that Jada Pinkett had a chance to get away. And then Cleo went and hit it, bitch, to get the motherfucking po-po and the feds off her bitches' asses, hoping that she could distract the feds to give them an opportunity. See, that's how motherfucking G handle his shit. That's how you turn bark into bite, bitch, is when you go down with your shit. And you stay there to the end, bitch, to give every civilian, every co-pilot, every motherfucker on that ship who you promised, proclaimed, and said that you would protect, honey. You stay on that boat until you see every life raptor leave the damn boat. Oh, but not Fupa, baby. See what a coward does is go down with every motherfucker in town he can go down with, baby. Just like the old tale of Lucifer taking a third of the angels and then some, bitch. Not only did he swipe across heaven and take a third of the goddamn angels, baby, he also came back and been trying to prey upon and capture the souls of humans too, baby. It ain't enough to be alone, baby. And when you know that judgment day is coming, bitch, there ain't a big of enough crowd that keep you from the fear of your doom. So you just need more and more and more and more anyway, baby. Because the more the merrier. But you never fill that hole, baby. You never fill that hole in your heart, baby. No matter how you try to bring everybody else down with you, bitch, you never can fill that hole. Because you know what that hole is that you're trying to fill? It's called your conscience. It's called when you know you done fucked up. When you done fucked to the up, and it's stuck, bitch. See, baby, no matter what shit you talk and how much you try to deflect, reflect, roll around, whatever you try to do, bitch, you got to keep being a pony, baby, and keep up with them goddamn tricks, bitch. Because you know, baby, this is it. This is Freddy's final nightmare, baby. This is the final chapter on Elm Street. So, see, I wasn't surprised. We were banking on the shit to happen. I knew that's what was going to happen. But back to Javar. So, Javar allegedly, apparently, supposedly, according to word on the curb, baby, was the one who been coangling all the crazy church members, all the crazy ex-church members, honey, together. Shipping them right on over, honey. Okay? Passing the word along, honey, that there's somebody out there looking for some motherfuckers with some tall tales, okay? Now, once again, getting back, honey, Javar allegedly was 12 years old when he entered into the ministry. He was on and off. Now, these rumors started while Javar was still a part of the ministry, allegedly. And according to intel, because let me tell you, honey, I done talked to everybody. I done talked to ex-church members. I done talked to motherfucking ex-employees. I done talked to motherfucking parents and siblings of these damn people, honey. I done talked to motherfucking maintenance people, honey, who done hung up chandeliers in Larry's church, bitch. I done talked and vetted so many goddamn witnesses, girl, over the past 3 motherfucking months, and done went and did so many goddamn fucking interviews, honey, that I'm sick of to my damn stomach. But a bitch gotta work. Because we all about the truth over here, honey. And we need to know what we needs to know. Mm-hmm. We need to know what the fuck we needs to know. So, he been there since he been 12. And according to multiple witnesses, Larry confronted Mr. Javar the first time that these rumors got back to him. Because when Javar was helping Accuser 3 spread the bullshit around, y'all know, it don't matter what type of church you in, baby. Every church mother is messy as hell, baby. Ain't no such thing as no goddamn secret in church, bitch. So, of course, people went and let Larry know. Those people themselves told me that they were told these rumors, allegedly by Javar. Mm-hmm. Heard these rumors, been told these motherfucking rumors. Ex-ministers. Mm-hmm. That Javar had told and been spreading that accuser number 3 and Larry was in some type of a sexual entanglement and had some type of sexual involvement. And Larry apparently confronted Javar the first time. Thought that they had resolved the shit. Got clear about the shit, honey. Got some understanding and some understanding. But then the rumors kept persisting. And allegedly Javar continued to run his mouth. I don't know whether that's just a church thing, honey, because I heard that Christians can just be real talkative and gossipy like that, honey. While they supposed to be not sowing seeds of discord and shit, that's exactly what they be doing, honey. Be talking up under each other's skirts and shit, honey. Be talking about who doing what and who living like what, honey. Y'all know all the messy church shit that go on. But from what I understand, Larry didn't confront Javar again. Instead, Javar came to Larry and apologized profusely for participating in the fuckery and the foolery. Now, what's very weird about this is Javar being an accessory to the crime of these rumors is that people in his camp been emailing me, giving me this intel, and also let me know that Javar still has good things to say about Mr. Reid, despite participating in the fuckery and the foolery. Now, this is some real wicked shit. This is some real wicked shit. This is some real snake shit. Because we have a pattern here. I know we haven't exposed yet the other accusers. But the other accusers also, despite saying these things and alleging these things and accusing Larry of these preposterous, disgusting things, all of them have maintained a relationship to Larry. All the way up until recently. Like some as far back as just last year. Some only just 2-3 years ago. And I'm talking about, bitch, let me tell you something. The day that I have to drop the bomb, the day that I have to open the motherfucking flower up, the rosebud up, baby, when I tell you that these people are in love with, I'm talking about these people are in love with Larry, bitch. I'm talking about, I have whole fucking screenshots, whole pictures of all these accusers from various social media accounts of theirs, in their own words, baby, tagging Larry in posts, tagging Lisa in posts, praising the Reids, girl. This the best people they ever known. God bless. From all 3 of them. I got pictures of these people with Lisa at Larry's events. praising this family. And yet these people claiming to have been molested, claiming to have been raped. Some of these accusers is married right now, girl. They married to an old piece of woman and shit, girl. Even got their wife. Even got their wives in the pictures. Their wives done made posts praising the Reids, honey. But everybody done been abused and fucked all up in their assholes, and all type of violations and sensations done took place. These people so disgruntled, apparently, honey. Done went and made police reports behind Larry's backs while pulling up front row MVP at his speaking engagements, honey. Therefore, a good word from their alleged molester, from their alleged ex-gay lover, who they so hurt by, who they're now calling a monster and a liar. While talking about shit that happened long ago, allegedly, but maintained absolute adoration, praise, honey, that had this man around they family, that had this man around they loved ones. Oh, baby. When I tell you true psycho shit, when I tell you, baby, if you were closeted homosexual, get up out the church. Stop praying on these goddamn men of God. If you is got a sexuality situation going on, pansexual, trisexual, transsexual, gay sexual, homosexual, honey, get up out the church, baby, because the church indoctrination is going to twist and bind your ass up in a way, and then you're going to find yourself having all type of salacious fantasies about the man of God, just like the whores in the front row of the church is fantasizing about the man of God, honey. Okay, it's same gender loving people up in the church, honey, having the same fantasies of being up on that dick too, honey, but they got no access to it, honey. And God forbid they fuck around with the fuckery and foolishness, girl, and end up getting goddamn expelled from the goddamn premises and kicked out of the goddamn church, baby. Oh, now it's mad day. And now somebody done touched you. Now somebody done assaulted you. Now somebody was gay and coming on to you. Oh, really? 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 They ain't got the audacity to come back. All the accusers done came back over the years and apologized to this goddamn man. Proof. Motherfuckers done apologized to this damn man for the shit they done said about this man, spread about this man, claimed about this goddamn man. But then turned around every now and again and would just be a repeat offender. I don't know whether it's the bipolarism's popping off. I don't know what the fuck. Demons coupled with mental illness, bitch. It must be a terrible, terrible, terrible combination. Terrible combination of the two. But Mr. Jabbar was another one. And according to some of the ministers who were employed by the church at the time, according to some of the ministers, allegedly, Jabbar was caught jacking off and looking at gay porn. And his mother allegedly got very concerned and spoke to the ministers at the time about talking to Jabbar. Now, according to the people in Jabbar's camp, Jabbar is apparently queer, according to his compadres. Now, I don't know how queer he is. The people who know him say he's an openly gay man. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Okay. But that's why I say everything that I just said. Because boo-boo. Boo-boo-boo. Bye-bye-bye. These disgruntled men having issues with their sexuality, growing up in an environment under condemnation, not necessarily Larry's ministry, but just growing up in general under the roof of a religion that condemns one's sexuality. And moving through all of that self-hate and all of that internalized hate and confliction, not knowing how to respond emotionally and intellectually to your desire, to your you know, affinity toward men, that's some complex shit. And then you couple that with an anointed man like Larry, who gonna attract the extreme version of everybody around him. Like, he gonna pull out folk gifts. He gonna pull out the best of people. But baby, he also gonna draw out the worst in motherfuckers, honey. Whatever gonna come out of you, baby, it's just gonna be your truth. That's the response that happens around anointed people. Their light demands the truth, because the truth is what they operate in. And therefore, the truth about you has no choice but to discern itself and to express itself when it's in proximity to anointing. So, baby, if you all fucked up and toe up, baby, that's what's going to come out of your ass. And guess who's going to be enemy of the state when it do? The anointed one. Because you're going to blame the anointed one for your problems and for your ills and for your dysfunctions. But baby, if you couple the conflict of sexuality with also a attraction to your pastor, and then baby, you bring in some mental illness into some of that shit, baby, and you bring in some goddamn demons into that, baby, you bring in all this, baby. See, this bitch, why y'all can't pay me to be a ministry hoe? I ain't got the time to be around the craziest of the craziest. So I feel sorry for men and women of God, baby. Because I grew up in a family of deacons and deaconess and prophets and prophetess, honey. And I done seen it all coming up in the church. And y'all probably have too, baby. Y'all know it was some toe up, fucked up motherfuckers in the church. It was some shit going on in the goddamn church house that was out of motherfucking order. It was shit going on in the lives of the congregation that was out of motherfucking order. People coming to church playing God and being full of goddamn hell, being full of goddamn slander, being full of goddamn gossip, being mean-spirited, nasty as hell, honey. Most of Larry's demographic is people who were either excommunicated from the church and still love God, but no longer feel comfortable participating in organized religion because of the fuckery and the hypocrisy and the nastiness of the church house. The nastiness of so-called believers. The way people are treated by so-called believers. This would be the group that people call the church hurt group. Oh, yes. Hey, YOLO. Hey, Yoli. Hey, Jace. Child, Fupa nervous as a cat covering up shit. Mrs. Moore, let that sit. Woo! So, baby, back to Java, honey. So, Java allegedly is another one, honey, who done, girl, Java, that's why I'm letting you know, baby. Don't you let William McWig wang you up into no shit, baby, because let me tell you, everything gonna come out. And what don't come out in the wash is damn sure gonna come out in the rinse. Okay? Don't let William, because if people are already talking about you, boo. If people are already giving intel about you, boo. It's people who are already ready for you, boo. They ready. They ready to contact this team, baby. Okay? Whatever role you done played, whatever role you think you want to play, I'm telling you right now, baby, it's going to get worse before it get better. Don't let these motherfucking folk drag you into no shit, because these folk trying to find you and drag you and get you to fucking talk about being dragged in the motherfucking court. And that's exactly where you're going to end up at. And you ain't going to have to just worry about court, baby. Your tea going to be spilled all out here across these motherfucking streets, boo. Okay? These people don't mean you no good. Maybe you don't mean Larry no good either. But you better think about how much you want to carry, because you got a choice as of right now. You can see what's happening to the rest of these bitches. You can see what's happening to the rest of these whores. You can see what Miss Moore going through, honey, with these Vegathons, honey, trying to stop, drop, and roll. You already know he done thrown all the other accused under the motherfucking bus, baby. These people don't got no loyalty to you, honey. They gonna throw your ass up in this shit to save their ass because this is a cowardly group of motherfucking people. Mm-hmm. And a kingdom of demons cannot stand in unison, baby. Only divided. Only divided. So right now, you kind of already teetering the edge, baby. Because the people saying, honey, that you've been the one galvanizing the ex-church members, honey, that you've been the one on the search and rescue. You're the one who brought the girls to Mrs. Moore, who was even willing to pay whomever. So apparently, there done been payoffs while them hoes over there talking about payoffs. You know what's so funny? For them hoes to continuously talk about somebody on payroll and pay this and pay that and people getting paid and paid friendships and brought friendships. How is a bitch who put out post after post after post willing to pay anybody to come out of the crevices of reality to talk to him? It's gonna talk about somebody else being on payroll when this bitch done been out here openly flexing, paying people to speak. Excuse me? Girl, you're not well. You're not okay. And it's okay that you're not okay. So, McWig, fall back. Okay. I know you thirsty, girl. Miss McWig, I know you hungry, girl. Miss McWig, oh. I know that you need a story, girl. Miss Wig. I know, boo. But it's never going to happen, honey. Take my word for it, honey, sugar. That you're never going to be on top again. Okay? King Jobs is already where you will never be again. Larry Reid is already where you will never be again. There's not a single shot in hell that you have at relevancy again. You're dusty. You're thrifty. And you have nothing left but that sagging pussy of yours, okay? And that 2-star extended stay at a 2-star extended stay. Okay? Now, you done been sued twice before, which is why you've been reduced to nothing but a 2-star motel and a dilapidated van with consolidated Walmart big and tall 2-piece suits. Okay? But didn't I just have to help Bishop Matthews run down on your crust bucket ass just 2 years ago? You wide fix-a-dent wearing bitch. Didn't I just have to, girl, parachute over Atlanta? Didn't I have to parachute over Atlanta, girl, and process serve you in Publix? Do I need to pull those images of me snapshotting you being process served from across Publix right before Halloween, your birthday? Are you looking for legal smoke? Because we can relive the glory days, bitch. I know that you know that I know that, girl, you live in nobody's gated community. And if you did, bitch, process servers can hop the fence. You know that you're findable, girl. All you know it takes is one call to the front desk. Is there a horse and a wig in your hotel? Oh, yes, there are. Are you coming to milk this bitch? Tame this bitch? Ride this bitch? Take this bitch out the pasture, honey, and put her out of her misery, girl? Which one? You can have these legal problems too. And do you know who would take so much pleasure, girl? This parking lot thought would take so much pleasure in process serving you all over again in a parking lot, bitch. This alleged cokehead, drug head would love to relive the glory days, girl. And drag you and that little dirt on your head right on before the court of law. Because if you know that anybody does this, baby, you know I do it. I don't know whether you think that Fupa is the only person on Larry's radar. Fupa is a type in shadow for what the rest of you hoes are going to endure. So I want all y'all to pay very close attention to everything Fupa is having to do, honey. To selling antiques, selling old furniture, baby. Grinding his motherfucking shoes into goddamn leather and selling the pieces, bitch, for money. Recycling cans, girl. Doing begathon, having a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, girl. Raise money. And then not only will you see how real the struggle is to even fight a motherfucker like Larry in court, you actually gonna have to deal with what the fuck also happens in court. So I want y'all to pay attention to the way that this injunction is gonna be set up when the judge goes to grant it. Because we're coming back with an old nasty piece of update real soon. Oh yes. Yeah. And everything that you have had to see Fupa do, from lose his motherfucking mind to be up on this bitch crying and wailing and apologizing and fighting and trying to coerce Larry out of dropping the fucking lawsuit to his bipolarism spinning around again, girl, to saying he gonna take it. Girl, all those emotional highs and lows and fluctuations, girl. I just want all you hoes to be ready. All y'all to be ready. Now, Java, you better take one out of the accuser's book, baby. They thought they were really smart enough to be anonymous, but they're really not anonymous. But they thinking that they are anonymous, but they're really not anonymous. But it's been somewhat of a saving grace. I would strongly encourage you, boo. Go live your life, girl. Go bang that tambourine. Go enjoy your time on the piano, honey. Don't you get caught up in this demonic shit. Because the Lord is going to prevail. The Lord is going to prevail all over this, honey. And Larry want all the smoke. Larry want all the receipts. Larry want all the truth, baby. And Larry want to give all y'all time, honey, to testify to nothing more than just that, the goddamn truth, honey. Let the truth take the stand. So this is the beauty of Larry summoning all y'all motherfuckers forth, honey. Because everybody claimed that they got the truth, honey. So let the truth prevail. Why all this anonymous shit? Why all this avatar shit? Why everybody being so sneaky? For bitches to have the facts and be legitimate, honey. For hoes to be on the side of righteousness, honey. It's too many scary hoes in the mix. It's too much pussy popping going on in the building, bitch. It's so much goddamn pussy popping, bitch. The earth is quaking at this point, girl. What's tea? What is really motherfucking tea out here? Uncle Larry is living his best life, Tawana. Prissy Poodle says, are these people taking their meds? they're crazy, Prissy. Calls of drugs. Period, Erica. Prissy Poodle, thank you. Then I realized, okay, I think Jason laid a nasty piece of testimony down, and I have not been reading these comments. Let me see. Tawana says, oh, my baby done came on a drag. These creepy thirsty goons, baby. Yes, McCracken, Jace. McCracken, baby, not Mrs. Ed McCray. A horse and a whip, period. Honey, I mean, these are characters. Hey, y'all, girl, I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be ableist. I'm not, girl. Girl, somebody sent me the motherfucking pictures of all these extra personalities who done jumped on ship over there. Girl, baby, I can't do nothing. Girl, somebody sent me a whole goddamn collage, girl, of the social. Somebody sent me a whole team picture, girl, of the 18 plus all these new characters, girl. I am fucking screaming. That's all I'm gonna say. It's screaming, girl. You got Fetty Wap over there, girl. You got Scooter Maya, honey. We got Power Scooters. We got Fetty Wap over there. We got Mrs. Clump over there, bitch. We got Marcellulite, bitch, who built like Mrs. Potato Head hoe. Girl, I mean, we got real characters. We got folk who was in the short bus, behind the short bus. Like there was a shorter bus than the short bus. Folk who's on the shorter bus, girl. And I'm just like, how much more is Fupa gonna allow his non-existing legacy to just really be tarnished like this? Because this is just a non-legendary way to go down. It's a non-legendary way to go down. But everybody wanted to smoke, and everybody played off people's kindness and took for weakness. And it's accountability day. So, friend, please tell your brother to leave these goddamn crazy folk alone. Because let me tell you, shit get real demonic around these parts, honey. And before you know it, Javar gonna wake up out of his senses after he done participated in the fuck shit. And he gonna let the Holy Ghost speak to him. And then he gonna feel bad like he done did in the past 300 times. He gonna run back to Larry with a goddamn apology. And then when he do, like everybody else who done woke up and saw the light, who connecting the dots, who trying to make it make sense and can't, and utilizing a good mind, then all these motherfuckers gonna turn on your brother. They're gonna turn on you, Javar, and then you're gonna be doxxed. Your family's gonna be doxxed, and they gonna be running with the bullshit. Okay? Because see, when you play with these people, you don't get to walk away with your sanity or your life. They're gonna make sure that you pay for walking away. They're gonna make sure that you pay for doing the right thing. But if you really about that evil life and you really about that wicked shit, go ahead and get carried away. It is your fate. And when you hear a knock, 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 just go ahead and open the door, baby. Because Larry will be seeing you too. He'll be seeing you, boo. Like he gonna see all the rest of them. Okay? One by one. It's like a fucking assembly line. Marcellulite knows all about the assembly line, honey. Just like that Amazon assembly line, baby. One package at a time, baby. One label at a time, bitch. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing, honey. Kimberly, I honestly think Fupa is in love, and of course he is. What other man is obsessed with men to this degree, honey? Not just Larry, girl. Like, Fupa is obsessed with all men, honey. Like the fuck? That bitch is obsessed. Big Rainy says Tawana Smith because he wants to be relevant and gets more views. Girl, Fupa. and them bots, baby. So he already done been exposed on Tube Buddy and shit. But them goddamn bots and paid views and shit. Get a genuine click interview, bitch. It ain't that deep, Fupa. It ain't that deep. DA says Fupa don't want no mama's cooking, bitch. My Kwame at all, DA. Why is Fupa trying to reach out to Kwame Brown? He's trying to reach out to Kwame Brown because Miss Miko was able to have a dialogue with Kwame on Kwame's platform. Him and her was able to gel and trade off ideas, etc. And then Kwame was also in my comment section a few weeks ago, just fraternizing with the chat, saying hey to everybody, came over and speak, showed me love, honey. And because Kwame Brown is that nigga right now, and the real A-team over here, honey, ends up, we end up on real content creators' radars, girl. So of course they're trying to get their validation on. But as you can see, they have to manufacture it. They have to go stalking, harassing, and trying to get people's attention while that attention just comes natural to folk on this side. We just be over here doing what we do. Folk find us. We don't find them. And of course, they probably want to get in contact with Kwame to talk shit about Miss Miko, which is never going to happen because you know what? Kwame already knows exactly what's going on. He sees everything going on out here in these streets. And guess what? Kwame is a Larry Reid, a CTV, a Miss Miko, because he's now having to do what we've done for ourselves, which is reclaiming our time, reclaiming our algorithm, reclaiming our clicks and views, and reclaiming our narratives, just like he's had to do with niggas that done came for his neck. So the fact that they're even trying to reach for Kwame's attention is crazy because Kwame ain't checking for Fupa and none of his dilapidated ass non-Avengers. He look at them niggas the same way that he look at the niggas who done tried to do the same shit to him. The Charlemagne the Gods, the Boyce Watkins, the people who done use their platforms to attempt to make him look bad. So Kwame is paying attention to the right people. And so them folk be mad because they be trying to figure out, y'all, how we do it. How we be doing it, honey? How we be ending up on these people's radar, honey? Just hi. See, but that's why they be mad, y'all. That's why they be mad. This anointing versus insignificant. Like, I mean, it's just that simple, baby. When you got it, you got it. And when you know, bitch. Okay? And these folks just be mad. Why y'all mad? Why you mad, Fupa? You can't be mad that Kwame is swimming around up in this motherfucking chat. You can't be mad that Kwame like Miss Miko. You can't hog all the content creators, Fupa. You can't do that, girl. You gotta leave some for us. Baby, ain't on Kwame's level. That bitch ain't even on the same planet as Kwame. Fupa lives light years away from Kwame. Like, they're not even in the same fucking region. Like, I would even say Fupa is not even at a physical distance from Kwame. Fupa is in an entirely different dimension of reality, baby. Okay, completely far removed. It is mad. I don't know why they be mad. Prissy says, yes, I'm a witness. At least I was nice enough to let them know I was leaving, period. Okay? And just like Miss Prissy Poodles, just like Big Rainy, these are people who woke up, okay? Saw the light, started asking some much needed questions. And because they started asking some much needed questions, they got dragged, they got doxxed, they got stalked, they got harassed, they were targeted. And that's why I'm trying to let Miss Javar know, honey, that if you start dilly-dabbling with these people, baby, it ain't gonna be no leaving in peace. Oh no, it ain't gonna be no goodbye, Sarah. Oh no, you ain't gonna be able to just pack your shit just because it's the right thing to do. Like all narcissists, like all malignant narcissists, you attempt to hold the malignant narcissist accountable. You attempt to leave the narcissist. Be prepared for the abuse of it all. Be prepared for the slander of it all. Be prepared for the classic smear campaign. Be prepared for the ugliness of it all. Because narcissists make you pay. Okay? Javier, at some point in time, we all said no to Fupa. And he's hated us all since. Larry said, no, you're insignificant. He's attempted to punish Larry since. CTV said, no, bitch. He's attempted to punish CTV since. King Jive said, no, bitch. He's attempted to punish King Jive since. Miss Miko said, no, bitch. He attempted to punish Miss Miko since. Andrea Garrison said, no, bitch. He attempted to punish Andrea Garrison since. Big Rainey said, no, bitch. He attempted to punish Big Rainey ever since. Prissy Poodle said, no, bitch. He attempted to punish Prissy Poodle since. There's a pattern here. You don't get to leave them folk. That's probably why the dilapidated folk who all still hanging around over there are hanging around. Too scared. Too scared to leave Fupa. Don't want to put up with the headache of watching him bitch and fucking moan for months. Just because they done with the shit. You know, unfortunately, these folk are weak over there. They let their fear give Fupa rulership over them. Okay? These people are criminals and frauds. And they don't need Fupa exposing their ass the way that we done exposed Marcellulite for being a PPP fraud, for living in the goddamn ghettos. The way that we done held Miss Let Me See Your Fat Ass accountable. Ask her how many jobs she's lost. It's not cool, you guys. Because when you start shit, you just better make sure one thing, bitch. And this goes for every bitch over there. You start shit, bitch, you better be ready to finish it, bitch. Because we in this motherfucker for the long haul, ho. Baby, we ain't going nowhere, baby, until the fat lady sing, bitch, and Kimberly can't fucking sing, ho. So it's on until the end of motherfucking time, bitch. It's on until the goddamn rapture, bitch. Okay? On, bitch. And in control, girl. On and in control. Oh, yes. Because see, a bitch like me can do commentary like this tonight and then do 3 weeks worth of normal commentary, girl. Before I revisit the case. Because it's going to be on to the end and we fully in control, bitch. None of that barking works on us. None of that spinning narratives work on us. Baby. It don't work over here on CTV, baby. CTV don't see your shit, don't hear your shit, don't give a fuck about your shit, bitch. You ain't got no power here in this kingdom, bitch. Okay? That's how you do it. So, Javar, stay where you at, sir. Don't you pop up on nobody live, sugar. Don't say CTV ain't warned you. Because people gonna have to tell the truth about you if you're gonna attempt to tell a lie about Larry. Okay? Now you know what the inside of your closet look like. And you know who know what the inside of your closet look like. So if you go tell a whole lie, honey, if you go participate in the bullshit, hey, all is fair in love and war. All is fair, sir. Think very deeply and don't think these folks gonna protect your identity. They already know who you is. And they're gonna tell it all, honey. Okay? See, it's every man for themselves over there. It's every man for themselves over there. You gonna be on your own, bitch. And you're gonna have to see Larry about it. And you also gonna have to deal with folk coming forward telling the truth about you. And what makes it worse is that we don't need to specialize in narratives over here. When we go to tell the truth, we're going to tell the facts. We don't do wild imaginations and all of that shit, okay? We need that to hoes who ain't got no talent, hoes who ain't got no facts, hoes who ain't got no empirical data. Over here, we collect and we run receipts, okay? So we ain't gonna be no ifs, ands, or buts about it once we done, okay? Just from one brother, one androgynous brother, to another church-going brother, honey. Stay near your cross. And to the accusers, y'all see, Miss Fupa, honey, ain't brought them hoes back on here after I told him, after I super double, quadruple dead his ass, to let one of their ass come back up. Bring one of them motherfuckers up, baby. Because, baby, I'm low-key kind of upset that I done put in the work, bitch, to get all this motherfucking intel together, get all these goddamn receipts together, and run and construct all these motherfucking interviews, bitch. Because, baby, Armageddon is ready. It's ready, baby. It's gonna be a full motherfucking war launched of truth, baby. Devastating truth. Them hoes know ain't nobody playing with them. Their silence speaks volumes. Hey, Miss Old School. Hey, Jessica. What date is the court? It ain't no court date yet. Right now, it's motions and paperwork being filed. FUPA asked for an extension, then turned into a motion that FUPA's lawyers submitted to have the lawsuit dropped from federal to civil, because one of the claims on the lawsuit is having to do with FUPA slandering Larry on behalf of these accusers. So what FUPA decided to do was to file a motion of dismissal, because 3 of the 70 claims have to do with rumors that he only repeated. Therefore, the courts should hold those who are the authors of the allegations accountable, which was really stupid, like I explained in the beginning, because FUPA forgets that it was still slander. The bitch never used allegedly, and he spoke in a matter of a fact way about things that are unsubstantiated. His witnesses weren't even real eyewitnesses. They never even came forward as actual people. So it was still slander. That's what slander is. That's what slander is, bitch. So what? You're still going to be held accountable for the slander you participated in. But then he threw his accusers, the people who he was trying to protect, under the fucking bus. And now we're here. So now the courts are waiting for a response from Larry's team, because Larry's team have some interesting options now as a result of Fupa attempting to save his own ass and roll the ball in Larry's court as a deflection from himself by attempting to get them to focus on the accusers. That puts the accusers at risk of total exposure, because if Larry's lawyers go to list the accusers in this lawsuit, guess what's going to come out? That was the one thing they in fact wanted to protect and never wanted to come out: their entire identities, their names and their addresses. Because just like gov.net doxed Fupa, honey, when you go to gov.net, baby, Fupa whole first, last, and middle name up in that bitch along with his address and all that shit, honey. Yeah. The motherfucking accusers are going to be loud, live, and in motherfucking color, honey. And their name's going to be up in bright lights. And they're going to be a part of much, 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 much commentary now that their identities were exposed, and they have Fupa to blame for that. So not only was it a cowardly move, and also a pointless one, because it doesn't remove Fupa from accountability as it relates to the slander, baby. So you threw them under the bus for fucking nothing. But this was all about you going down in good company. So he got the company he was looking for. Just couldn't stand to go down alone. Couldn't stand to go down alone. And they won't be the only people that he's going to drag down with him. So right now, there is no court date. There are motions being filed in response to said claims. So now we're waiting on a very interesting response from Larry's legal team. And we're going to come here, and I'm going to give you guys a very thorough update, along with some Omega Sci-Fi updates, along with a lot of good shit that I just been saving for, you know, a really, really, really juicy commentary of facts and interestingness. Larry is wanting this thing to go to trial, because that's when shit gonna get hard for Fupa. That's Larry gonna be happy either way with an injunction, baby. But this thing going to trial is what's going to, I mean, this is going to be, this is where they're really going to be able to put their foot knee deep off into Fupa's asshole. Like, they're going to still be able to do that even under these circumstances. Because right now, they don't even have to see each other yet. This is just lawyer for lawyer. And when Larry's legal team responds, you guys will see more begathons and begathon parties and cash app parties from Fupa's side, because Fupa has not retained a lawyer. He's just paying one as he goes, because he can only afford what he affords in the moment and when he can afford it. So he's in the fight for his financial life right now, which is why he keeps trying to get Larry to drop the fucking lawsuit. He ain't got the facts. He ain't got no witnesses. He ain't got nobody who gonna corroborate. And he forced these witnesses, he forced these accusers to corroborate by throwing them under the bus in his motion for dismissal, with the intent of having the courts then direct these particular claims toward the accusers themselves, which Fupa knew would completely expose them. But Fupa knows he don't have anything. That raggedy, empty-ass thumb drive he been flaring around for months, nothing's there. He has nothing. So all he got in his back pocket is trying to get these accusers involved so that he can have a backdoor out of all of this, which is impossible either way you cut it, because it's 70 claims. 70 whole fucking claims that are unrelated to the accuser shit. There is no backdoor. You might as well just stand. You might as well just open your arms, baby, and just take, like, just get hit by the bus. like, there's not even nowhere for you to run. Like, you can't even run far enough to the left or far enough to the right to get out of the way of this motherfucking 18-wheeler. This head-on collision is literally inevitable. And the fact that Fupa is still literally trying to find an escape route is comical. It's hilarious. It is comedy at its fucking best. And it's just the best thing that I have seen all year long. It's just literally watching this bitch try to find an escape latch out of a metal box that's concrete shut on all four corners. It's funny. So Fupa has a prepaid pay as you go lawyer. Oh, of course he does. What the hell? What else he gonna have, honey? As he need a lawyer, honey, he gotta gobble out some funds for it, honey. He just has to hire one for everything that comes back to him, honey. It's time to raise some money all over again, baby. Okay. The accusers gotta have Monica Lewinsky type of evidence, period, and they don't. What? No cum shots, ain't no saliva been exchanged, baby. I mean, these folk are empty-handed. All Fupa has in his back pocket are a hope and a prayer. As for them riding the short bus, nah, their mamas had to drive them to and from freaking school. My God. My sweet baby Jesus. Whew. We see your nasty house, Kim Chandler, is dumb and desperate for attention, baby. You talking about the house that got the washing machine and the dryer in the bedroom with the small 14-inch smart TV? You talking about the miniature a flat TV on top of the big dresser that has the washer and the dryer in the corner in the room with the dead roaches in the lamp, baby? You talking about that? Oh, see, baby, that's why it's like, see, like, these people expose themselves, honey. Like, I don't really be knowing what to say no more, honey. I done dragged these hoes from here to Alaska, and their own reality is so slanderous that I feel like their very existence is the drag. You're talking about the Family Dollar gel self-care fingernail polish in the room with the dead roaches in the light fixture with the 8-inch flat TV that's right next to the washer, the stackable washer and dryer in the bedroom with the roach feces doorknob. That, oh, sugar. What more do we need to say? We talking about her. Okay. Nah, it's sad. Okay, it's a little right, but still sad. Lima Clown and F-Team, baby. Mother Love says Fupa served up the accusers. Yep. His motion for dismissal was to have Larry's legal team direct their attention not toward him, who so-called repeated the rumors, but to the accusers themselves, to hold them accountable, to direct their attention towards them, when they made it very clear to Fupa that they didn't even want to see Larry in court. They just wanted an apology. So Fupa did exactly what they never wanted. They never had no intention of ever doing anything about whatever they fucking claim. Okay? They wanted their identity sealed shut. Okay? And Fupa did the most blasphemous thing that can be done, which is literally he literally threw them into Larry's lap. Threw them right into this case. Threw them right into the court, open broad daylight, just to save his own ass. How cowardly and treacherous and dishonorable. It's fucked up. So that's all, honey. I said we was gonna keep y'all longer, but this was a long ass commentary. So I gotta go. I got shit to do. Jabbar, please don't fool up with these people. Fran, if you watching from the bushes, baby, tell your brother, save your brother, pray for your brother, call your brother tonight and say, don't you dare. Because you fuck around with these people, baby, and these people gonna drag our whole families into shit, baby. You fuck around with this goddamn demonic ass team over here, honey, following them up with the fuck shit, baby. Your ass gonna end up in court. Your ass gonna end up with problems. You know your ass can't afford to get the fuck up out of, honey, because I ain't gonna put a dime on nothing, bitch. Don't even come to me for a loan for nothing. Fran, talk some good sense to your brother. You seem to be a young lady who got some good damn sense, who tell the truth. Don't let these folk use your brother. Tell your brother to wise the hell up, honey. And William McWig, if you want that smoke, girl, you can have all at it, baby. And this time around, girl, when the dragging begins, baby, this time around, baby, when the witch hunt for your ass comes again, girl, we don't want to see you making no post about how Diavion is driving you to suicide and Diavion is mentally distressing you and you trying to play the motherfucking victim, girl, because you done been through this already just 2 years ago for all the fuck shit and all the fucking exploitation that you do, all the fucking blackmailing you done fucking did, all the motherfucking people you done fucking victimized, girl. You was just around here crying like a motherfucking bitch in church every fucking several days out of the goddamn week, girl, dealing with the stress of the rundown, of the come down. You ain't even built like that. I don't even like fighting with you hoes because all you hoes is weak. All y'all do is get the fucking crying and playing the fucking victim. Y'all not even worthy villains. I've just never seen such cowardly, detestable, weak-ass, soft-ass hoes in my life. Who start all the shit but don't want to finish nothing. Who start all the shit but want to be the villain in the end. Oh, okay. Durian, honey. Yes, he's in Central. Durian, honey. Durian is driving me to suicide. Durian. Like, I just cannot, y'all. I cannot. So, look, we sending out the motherfucking warning, honey. Hoes better get in formation because 1, 2, Larry's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7, 8, better stay awake. 9, 10, never sleep again. 1, 2, Larry's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7, 8, better stay awake. 9, 10, never sleep like it bit late. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger, honey. Y'all let the devil use y'all. And the devil gonna use Larry too, bitch. It's really the Lord. But the devil go get. Y'all can't be out here fucking with people. You're fucking with the right ones, though, this time around, baby. Why y'all think we so cool about shit, baby? There's a reason why we cool, baby. There's a reason why we cool about the shits, baby. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120 All we saw was Granny name in the title, and we clicked on it. What's going on in here, baby? Catch that replay, Heathen Central, baby. We just was giving McCray some help, honey. She out here trying to find one of Larry's ex-church members, honey. And so we were just letting her know what time it's going to be. Since she think, I don't know whether she thinks she's got immunity. I don't know whether she just thinks that Fupa Moore is the only motherfucker who's gonna be dealt with in this case by Larry. I don't know why she thinks that she's unfindable, that she's on undiscoverable mode, if her life is on airplane mode. But I just let her know, honey, you know, I just had to run down on you last year or year before last, girl. Like, you know better than anybody to be involved in mofuckery. But I also do understand from McWig's perspective, because when your life is already in shambles and you've been reduced to nothing but a motel and a pregnant man, I mean, at that point, you might as well just go ahead and commit to the devastation of it all, because there's nothing else left to take. There's nothing else left to destroy when your brand and your name and your platform and your life is already destroyed, when there's nothing there. You know, you might as well just go ahead and commit. I mean, so I can understand the reverse psychology of it all. You know, you might as well just throw in the goddamn towel, honey, and just be with the shits, because there's nothing left but shit any goddamn way. So I get it. But Larry got time. I just came to tell her and the rest of the hoes who think that they're going to potentially be with the shits that Larry got the time. I know Larry don't look like he got the time, honey, because Larry is booked and busy. And he also got time for you hoes. So y'all will be seeing them. McWig, Javar, if you let your wrong mind speak to you, y'all will be seeing them. Just don't let nobody cry the victim. And then, okay, we don't need no more victims, okay? We already done had to deal with let me see your transcript crying and wailing on screen. We already done had to deal with Fupa crying and wailing on goddamn screen. We just tired of folk crying. We tired of motherfucking bullies being bullied back and not being able to take the motherfucking heat in which they throw. You know, we just letting them know. It ain't gonna be no victims. You started, but somebody else gonna finish it. And it's to the death. So, you know, we just giving folk options. You know, we just giving folk time to reason with their damn selves and make it make damn sense. How can McCray work with the one that harassed and stalked him? Because all these hoes are fucking psychos and losers. They're all honestly really scared of each other. So it makes more sense for them to join forces. And they don't have nothing but each other. Fupa Moore dug his foot off into McCray's ass from the beginning. And now they bussy sisters. They're bussy brothers. They're both are stupid. That just goes to show you, neither one of them have no fucking integrity. See, that should have been the real telltale sign that Fupa ain't built with shit. Ain't built about shit, ain't built with shit. Because how you convince yourself that McCray is a villain and a predator and a slanderer, and then you build your platform initially off of the work that I was doing as it related to McCray. And then you get your followers involved with your platform under the guise that you were exposing this predator, this slanderer, this abuser, this fraud. And you build your platform up for months and months and months and months, trying to hijack my Patreon to get information, using the case that I'm involved in with Bishop Matthews to run down on McCray, stalking McCray, emailing McCray, calling McCray, blah, 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 blah. Just to turn around a year plus later and be friends. That right there should have told anybody who ever took Mrs. Moore serious about anything what the real tea was about Fupa Moore's intention, which never was justice. There's nothing holy or righteous or sincere about Mrs. Moore. All Mrs. Moore wants is a platform so that she can build a pseudo family for herself, because she's finally getting the attention that she's not afforded in her real life. And even the attention she gets now isn't even genuine attention, which is why she has to beg people to support her legal fund. The only attention she gets is people tuning in to watch her be a train wreck. They're not laughing with Fupa, they're laughing at Fupa. But that should have been the tea right there. Is how do you go from bulldozing over McCray, calling him every name in the book, spinning and selling this narrative that he's this, that, and the third, just to turn around and be in alignment with him. That right there was, for all sensible people, that right there was the moment that Fupa's entire credibility and integrity was absolutely shattered. That's when he exposed himself. And McCray just ain't got no damn sense. Once again, we talking about a bitch who ain't got nothing to lose. So she don't love herself to the point that, of course, she can align with her abusers. This bitch got Stockholm Syndrome. So, of course, McWig can align. I mean, Miss Wig don't got no fucking integrity. She don't love her. She don't love or respect herself enough, okay, to maintain Fupa as an opponent. She used to being abused. She's used to being rejected. She's used to being abandoned. She's used to being alone. She's used to being used. So, of course, it's nothing for her to nurture relationships with people who exploit her and use her. But she's not a victim either, because she's just as much of a goddamn exploiter as Fupa is. So you just got two bitches who ain't got shit trying to put shit together to create fertilizer to come up with some shit with, which is a platform for themselves and it ain't for themselves. So I ain't surprised at neither one of these hoes. It's finally actually predator on predator. So I want them to keep on staying in close proximity to one another, baby, because it's just a matter of time before the jaws come out, baby. And these hybrid kitty cats get to clawing each other's eyeballs out all over again. So that was it for me, child. When I saw them hoes link up, oh, that was it. That was it, honey. I already knew what time it was. Insignificant shut down his community page and comments because now he is getting more hate comments than ever. Yeah, because we exposed him. We exposed him. Over the past few months, we broke down his psychology. We broke down his tactics. I got whole videos in my fucking playlist, literally breaking down his intimidation tactics, his bullying tactics. I, hands down, vetted the shit out of these claims by these accusers, exposed the police report for the fraudulency it was, made people wake up to the fact that these people want to tell their stories from the fucking dark, ran fucking interviews with ministers and people who done lived alongside these fucking accusers. These goddamn accusers done did everything from stole cars, stole thousands of fucking dollars from good church-going folk. It fell apart from the fucking beginning. And guess what? Fupa wouldn't have been in that position now. Fupa wouldn't be caught to the stand now by a public who done woke up now, because they've been listening and being like, you know what, bitch? None of this shit made no fucking sense. We ain't seen no fucking facts. And I think what really was the big kicker, on top of there being no substance to the claims by the accusers, on top of the accusers basically admitting that it ain't no goddamn substance to what the fuck they bringing to the table, because they don't even want no legal smoke with this nigga. But it was also when Larry dropped the lawsuit, how the audience watched Fupa literally have dips in his attitude in this case. Coming on camera, talking about he up all night. Bitch, I know you up all night. Talking about the Lord been dealing with some things. I know the Lord been dealing with you, bitch. It ain't really been the Lord, bitch. It's been that root I put on your ass. The same root that took that dog away. It's that same pressure, bitch. I applied to your mind, honey. Okay? And when he would come on camera, sad, whining, discouraged, crying, then having these fluctuations all throughout the day. First, he's zooted up and ready to take Larry down. Then the next minute, he's begging Larry to drop the fucking lawsuit, and he's being bullied. And people was like, wait. Why would you want Larry to drop the lawsuit? You begged this man to sue you. You told this man to sue you. You triple dog, double dead this nigga to sue you. And that's exactly what he did with the problem. You said you got a whole motherfucking thumb drive of all type of incriminating shit. What you mean? Drop the lawsuit, bitch. We looking, and some of us even supporting you. So, because you convinced us that you got this shit in the bag, and you telling us that you ain't had shit this whole time. You telling us that you've been all bark and no bite. I think that was the moment of, that was the end. That was the end. That was the end. Fupa kept missing out on any redemptive opportunity. When he tried to step in between me and Jive's beef, and then he ended up betraying Jives. When he tried to so-called support Jimmy Battles, another one. No receipts. Completely spun a whole narrative. As if George Bloomer had done motherfucking sold his soul, that he had a recording, that George Bloomer had done admitted to violating goddamn Jimmy Battles. None of the receipts added up, including the description of George Bloomer's dick. And I know, because George Bloomer sent me a motherfucking picture of his dick. See, people don't think that you can disprove them. So Jimmy Battles fucked up when he decided, when nobody was asking him when he went into this description about George Bloomer's dick being in his mouth, and the size it was, and the color it was. He ain't know. They ain't know that I was in communications with George Bloomer. They had no idea that we was vetting the shit out of the entire thing. Baby, he couldn't even get George Bloomer's dick size or color correct. He claimed that George Bloomer's dick, first of all, is small. And he also claimed that George Bloomer's dick is the same complexion of his body. And that's not the case. Because George Bloomer's dick is big long. And it's actually the darkest part of his fucking body. And then, to make matters worse, Fupa spent 2 weeks running publicity behind this recording, baby. And we all tuned in because we all wanted to hear the lies for ourselves, honey. Because, see, bitch, we already knew Fupa didn't have shit, okay? We just wanted to see how he was going to pull off not having shit. We just wanted to tune in, girl, and see how he was going to pull off not having a goddamn thing. Because the bitch, at this point, just masters the art of not having shit. He just does not having shit well. So we all tuned in, girl. We all pulled over. And baby, George Bloomer admitted to everything but sodomizing Jimmy Battles' mouth. Baby, I hollered. I screamed and I hollered, baby. And you know, and bitch, you know exactly what I did, baby. I got right up on my platform, bitch, and did a whole review. And that review blew it out of the park, baby. See, that's when Fupa been mad, baby, because every time he done tried to come with the shits, girl, I done been right there to blow the flame out, bitch. Okay? Because you might be getting something over on these dumb assholes with this GED education, bitch. But you ain't getting shit over on no bitch with no critical thinking abilities, bitch. You ain't getting shit over on no motherfucking who got real morals, bitch. Who gonna be like, nah, motherfucker, show me the blood, bitch. You said it was blood, girl. It should be blood. It should be blood. It should be DNA. Don't come with Kool-Aid. You said it was blood. Show us the blood, bitch. Okay? Fupa likes to play off of people's imagination. Fupa likes to play off of people's willingness to believe fucked up shit about people. That's the only people who hang on to his goddamn neck collar. Is people who just want to believe, and it ain't nobody left. Yeah, so you go get held accountable, Fupa. You played in people's face for a year and a half. You said everything that you could fucking say, bitch. Y'all ain't even got nothing else to say, bitch. All of us are prostitutes and frauds and crackheads and cokeheads and sex workers and whores and escorts and everything else, bitch. Now I'm at the point where, bitch, I'm about to put some of that shit on a goddamn shirt, girl. I loved it so much. Girl, once upon a time, girl, I was literally thinking about changing my goddamn channel name to Parking Lot Thought, girl, because that's, girl, it's actually kind of catchy. I love it. Now you're all out of games. You all out of slander. Because the thing about pulling shit out of your ass is you run out. It ain't but so many extreme narratives you can tell about people before there is nothing else. All that you can accuse them of. Like the extreme shit you can accuse a person of is actually very limited. That's why it makes more sense to just tell the truth about fucking people. The truth can last a lifetime. But when you have to manufacture the narratives, and every narrative and truth always happens to be something so shocking, something so appalling, something so egregious. Like, it's a little bit too salacious to be legit. Like, when everything has to be that damn salacious, at some point, sensible folk won't track their head and be like, girl, there's just no fucking way. I mean, there's just not, and there isn't no way. Because it's never that bad. And people are never actually that fucked up. But Fupa specializes in shock jock media. It's fake news. You know, intelligent people never brought into the Parking Lot Thought narrative because you know what people couldn't find? They couldn't find a mugshot associated with none of these goddamn prostitution claims. They couldn't find one frizzy head mugshot of CTV. That's what happens when you get your goddamn paperwork and shit. From freebackgroundcheck.com. And then when you go to vet the damn information, bitch, you can't find anything to substantiate. And it was literally comical just watching this desperate, dilapidated bitch just searched the bowels of hell, baby. Was just scavenging the bowels of hell, baby. I mean, deep diving for the tea, girl. Just deep diving, girl. Didn't even put on a snorkel. Didn't put on an oxygen tank, bitch. Just out there drowning in the depth of the sea, baby. Oh, he sucks on a lot more things, Tawana, than a cigar sugar. So it's comedy. So this all worked out in all of our favor. This is why y'all was never gonna see me up on this motherfucking mad, baby. I was gonna have fun reporting on this shit, baby. Talk my shit, cuss these hoes out, baby. Go on about my business. Come back for more, baby. Okay? Because the vindication is real. Okay? The vindication is real. We knew from the jump when all this shit popped off that the hoe was gonna fall on his own sword. That's what a fool does. When the truth ain't in the bitch, and a bitch ain't got access to the truth, girl, just sit back and watch a hoe destroy themselves. Not how pitiful it is, girl. That you gotta turn off your comment section and you're mad as hell, girl. Blaming us. Don't blame us. You told all these tall tales. You done put on an air about yourself of having facts you don't, having truth you don't. You played all the motherfucking games, and where you fucked up at was thinking that people wasn't smart. You thought people wasn't intelligent. You thought people wasn't going to go behind you. Even Heathen Central went behind you. Okay? Even Heathen Central went behind you and vetted the information. Bitch, the only thing that they could find on me was some motherfucking speeding tickets, bitch. And I guess according to Fupa Moore, girl, I would have been speeding away from the parking lot. You know, but if you want something to be true, hell, you know, perception is reality. I ain't got shit to do with what's in a bitch's head, honey. Have a field day, honey. I mean, have a field day. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Well, I popped that bitch easy, honey. I came up here and brought I think I got it here. I think I actually have it here. I had to pop myself, girl, just to pop this bitch platform, honey. Because I didn't give a fuck about the narrative. But I just want to show people how easy it was to pop. Y'all remember this? My official background check. Yeah. When that hoe ran that goddamn printer off, baby. And thought he was doing something. Oh, I got the tea. Oh, I got the tea. Who this bitch up in and out of jail, parking lot, popping out pussy, selling that ass. Really? Really, Miss Moore? CTV in alleyways, on the streets, in parking lots. Really? Hey, Stacy. Bitch. I had to get up, girl. This was my money order. Okay, all y'all who done ever had to get a real background check done, maybe for like a state job, a federal job, girl. They had to get a real background check, girl. You know, you got to submit your little $25 money order, honey. Okay, and mail your little application in with your social security number on and all that good shit that bitches don't have access to. All the shit that you know is not required on freebackgroundcheck.com. Had to send my little money order off for $25, honey. Had to wait about a week for them hoes to get my shit and then send my goddamn background check back, girl. You see them circles? Those are seals. Seals. Yeah. Girl, had them posted my little receipts. Had to dox my damn self, girl. I said, what, bitch? Was that a parking lot hoe? Is that what the tea was? Girl, I had to dox my damn self, girl. I said, but damn, bitch, maybe he got tea on me that I don't. Oh, yes, honey. We ain't see no parking lot thought charges. We ain't see no prostitution charges. We ain't seen nothing. You know what you did see on this motherfucker? You saw a charge that I had when I was 16 for carrying an unlawful weapon. And guess what's still true at 35 years of age, y'all? I'm 35. Still carrying a weapon. Except it's registered. I learned my lesson. See, this why these hoes ain't gonna pull up, because they know they ain't gonna be pulling back, bitch. I'm gonna blow your wig cap back, bitch. See, when you pull up, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you through the door, bitch. I ain't even gonna open it, girl. I'm gonna shoot you through the door, bitch. That's what's gonna happen. And then I'm gonna come out there on my porch while you're taking your last breaths. And I'm gonna stand over you. And I'm gonna look you in your eyes. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't ever want to have this conversation again, okay? And then I'm gonna walk back in my house. And I'm gonna close my door. And I'm gonna call 911. And I'm gonna tell them that it's a body from a strange bitch from a strange land out there on my front porch. Okay? And then we're gonna have your funeral. And I'm gonna get up there on the microphone and be the lead speaker and say how it's so terrible that now that you gotta spend the rest of eternity in hell over playing with CTV. You know, that's just a shame. You know, that you had to go to the hot place for eternity. Because you wanted to play stupid and then you won stupid ass prizes. That's what's gonna happen. See, when these bitches played, see, when they doxed me, that's the charge that they saw. That's why these hoes ain't pulling up nowhere. Ain't nobody tapping me on my shoulder. But we was looking for the whole charges. That's what we was looking for. I wanted to see the whole charges. We didn't catch no whole charges. So it's been a joke the whole time. It was fun. You know, it was fun. It was a good training experience. It was a good training boot camp experience. And Larry tired of playing with these girls. So, hey, these hoes can play in court. They can answer for their truth. They can answer for their behavior. I know none of them ever thought the day would ever come, which is why they wasn't prepared for this financially. You know, they scrambled like chickens with their head cut off. Don't turn off comment sections. Let the same people who you would not have mind participating in the stuff that you had them believing, let those same people hold you accountable. You were the ringleader. But Fupa want all the jobs with no accountability. He want the crown with no responsibility. So he's a loser and an embarrassment unto himself. Your father wouldn't be proud, bitch. 35. Yes, I'm 35. Child, you look like you in your late 20s. But commentate like you're 50. So full of wisdom. CTV, after this done, somebody need to be investing in your law degree. Thank you. I couldn't be in law either, child. I couldn't be in law either. You know, I'd rather be out here available to the people and, you know, doing this work on the ground level, you know, maybe work alongside lawyers. But, you know, I ain't got too much respect for the criminal justice system either. That shit need to be reformed in and of itself. But, you know, I just want to encourage folks to just think clearly. When people say crazy shit out their fucking mouth, make people prove shit. Okay? Motherfuckers can't prove shit, then you already know what time it is. Don't lead with your emotions, lead with your intellect. Okay. And yeah, just stay woke, honey. The Bible says the end time's gonna be full of deceptions and Decepticons and all type of shapeshifters and shit. Okay, hoes gonna be coming in the likeness of Christ and then be full of the goddamn devil. Okay, folk gonna be claiming that they're here for victims and here to cape and here to save folk, here to protect folk. Gonna be the main motherfuckers throwing all they folk under the bus and shit. I mean, you're gonna see the fuckery and the foolery and the divisiveness of it all, honey. People gonna be quoting scriptures and all this shit while out here stalking, harassing, doxing. I mean, just doing the most in the Lord's name. And if you want to step up, okay, we're going to make sure that you have a platform to step up onto. You come out here with the big boys and you want to play reindeer games? Well, baby, just call me Santa Claus. Rudolph, Randy, Dixer, Dasher. Because it's real out here. And this is the age of Aquarius, so this is the age of accountability. Ain't no more games. Ain't no more slander. Ain't no more bullshit. It's a wrap. Okay? You run your mouth, you'll be dealt with. Period. Now, on that note, I gotta go make myself feel real good, honey. Take me on a nice, nasty bubble bath, light me some candles, honey. Play me some ratchet, pussy popping music, honey, while I marinate this punani, honey. Oh yes, honey. I like to make good sensual love to myself, honey. Keep everything vibrating just tight, just right, honey. Okay. We'll be back tomorrow, honey. We got some things to get into, honey. I ain't forgot about that Bill Cosby discussion, honey. We got to finish part 2 so I can drop the link, honey, because, my wig is still reeling from some of the things and some of the caping some folk was doing for Mrs. Cosby, honey. Oh, no, man. We got to get into that tea, honey. And I love you guys. Also, it's going to be some changes to Patreon coming real soon. I will be making that announcement as well. There will be definitely certain videos and content that's going to be exclusive and preserved for my patrons only, honey. I'm really going to rightfully divide up my platform as it relates to content, honey. And but we'll get into that. I'll be updating y'all soon. We not done with Pilka. No, we ain't, Ozzy. We not at all. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here on the late night with me. I will see. Yes, I done ran my battery down. Y'all follow Cigar and y'all over on Instagram, honey. She got some teams and some products, bitch. Garden got some teams and some products, honey. Get you right. And Big Rainy, y'all. Follow Big Rainy and Garden, honey. These are the 2 Conscious Crew members, baby. These are our holistic doctors, baby. These people be whipping up, honey, some potions. They be whipping up some formulas, honey. Big Rainy, get you right. Get you right, baby. Follow them on Instagram, honey, okay? For all services, I think Big Rainy has a platform, honey. I think it's Big Rainy's Joint. Subscribe over there. Mrs. Oz, honey, and the hubby. Over on our Insta, baby. I posted in my story today. So if you following me, go over there and follow Miss Oz. I'm going to have both Oz and Big Rainy up on the platform, honey, because it's just going to be dope to have the divine masculine and the divine feminine up here talking about the same subject and just giving us all this holistic intel, baby, because we need all that, especially in the times, honey, there's viruses and pesticides and diseases and diseases and stuff, honey. It's all about getting back to them roots, honey, reconnecting and harmonizing and recalibrating with Mother Nature, baby, getting your vitamins and your minerals together, honey, because these bodies, they come from the earth. These spirits come from the Lord, okay? So we got to be on an acclimated diet that's appropriate to our ethnicity. It's appropriate for our genetic makeup, our DNA makeup, baby. Got to get right, honey. So we got some good shit coming, okay? We do the work over here in the kingdoms, honey. I love you all. Please stay protected. Stay stay prayed up, okay? Stay prayed up. Maintain your self-love. And I love you all. And I will be seeing y'all soon. Good night.